Hello, Agent. It's lovely of you to join me today. I appreciate you taking time to come and sit with me to do your mental assessment following your physical field assessment to be accepted into our joint Kingsman and Statesman organization. My name is Agent Pellinore, and I will be asking you some questions today. And when we do that, I'll be asking you to do a simple task that helps you relax and give me an honest response. After we do this assessment, I will be showing you some gadgets that you'll be issued right before you go into the field with your new fellow recruits. Before we get started, it seems that your standard issue tie is askew. Would you mind if I fixed it for you? Okay. Thank you. There you are. Nice and straight. Perfect. And before we start, I'd also like to offer you a cup of tea if you would like some. It is upon the suggestion of our new Kingsman brethren, or our newly joined with us Kingsman brethren, that we offer all of our guests tea, as is their tradition. Wonderful. I will put it here for you. Also, a complimentary coaster, just so we don't ruin the table. Of course. Now, today I have 17 questions for you. And this is just to assess personality, but also things that will be relevant in the field. They might come up when you're in situations with your fellow new agents, and we need to know what you might be mentally prepared for and what we might need to look out for when we assign you a team. During this test, I will be shining a light in your eyes back and forth. You can follow the light or stare at my tie, but instead of thinking very hard about these questions, I'd encourage you to answer them freely. And you can answer yes or no, or give me a more detailed answer if you so wish. I will be recording all of your answers so I can pass them on to our head agent, and then they can assign you your relevant unit based on these answers. I will ready my flashlight. And again, the idea is to relax during this test. Relax and say the first thing that comes to your mind, or the first sentence that comes to your mind. All right. If you are sitting comfortably, we can begin. Wonderful. All right. We'll start off with a little bit of following light, just to get you relaxed. And it's a simple motion. first question is, you enjoy vibrant social events with lots of people. Wonderful. You often spend time exploring unrealistic but intriguing ideas. Wonderful. Great. Excellent. Number 3. When you travel, you like to have a list of ideas and not necessarily an itinerary. I'm a list of ideas person myself. 4. You often think about what you should have said in a conversation long after, it has taken place. Okay, I'm going to switch up the direction of the light now. Just do your best to follow it as I ask. The next question. When a friend is sad, your first instinct is to comfort them and not solve the problem. Hard with friends sometimes, especially. 6. People rarely upset you. It's very good. 7. It would be a challenge to spend a weekend alone without being bored. Excellent. I'll pause while I turn the page for our next question. And we'll change up the direction of the light again. Eight. You are more of a detail-oriented person than a big picture person. Wonderful. 9. You are affectionate with those you care about. Wonderful. 10. You often worry that you make a good first impression. I think that's something we all think about, honestly. 11. You are still bothered by mistakes that you made years ago. Great. I'm going to switch up the light again. When looking for a movie to watch, you can spend ages browsing the catalog. Me too. There are so many choices nowadays. 13. You can stay calm under a lot of pressure. That's a great quality. Helps us very much in your placement. 14. When you sleep, your dreams tend to be bizarre and fantastical. Wonderful. I'm going to switch up the light one more time for our last 3 questions. 15. You always know exactly what you want. Wonderful. And one last page turn. You often drift away into daydreaming about various ideas or scenarios. Excellent. And 17, you see yourself as a realist and not a visionary. Great. I very much appreciate you sitting with me and taking this test today. We hope it's a painless process anytime we have to do this. And now I can get to the fun parts. So, with any Kingsman or Statesman field assignment, you will get a certain amount of accessories, or gadgets, if you will, that we issue every agent to protect themselves and their fellow agents in the field. You have your standard issue watch, which every agent who is assigned a place to go will receive, and your watch contains various elements, pieces of weaponry, and the occasional tool to help you out of a tight spot. Then we have your tracking device. This is an issued piece of jewelry that all Kingsmen or Statesmen are given. And that is so if one goes missing in the field, one can be found by fellow agents or HQ, as it were. And you are to wear this at all times, especially when you're on assignment. I will give that to you right here. Then, the fun part, our standard issue glasses. These have a smart computer built into them, so any Kingsman wearing them can actually see a digital readout of various pieces of information fed to them by HQ. Here you are. Perfect. And your pocket square. This is just a small accessory that we give all our agents. There's nothing special about it except it's a pocket square, which is special on its own, but this is your mark, if you will, to identify fellow Kingsman agents in the field or Statesman agents in the field if you don't already know each other. And I will give them to you here. Wonderful. All right. Your assignment will be issued to you very soon, but I appreciate you sitting with me today and listening as I administer this test to ensure your safety as you begin your tenure with us as a Kingsman/Statesman agent. Good luck in the field, and hopefully I will see you soon.